Whew. What in the did I just watch? Hey guys, what's going on? It's Derek from Derek's Horror Stuff, and today we're discussing the new movie Everything Everywhere All at Once. There's been a ton of buzz around this movie lately because a lot of the main cast, including Jamie Lee Curtis, just won Oscars for their roles in this movie. And funny enough, I didn't have any plans on making any videos today, but I just saw the movie and I thought, you know what, there's no better time to do this review than right now. So guys, I can't call this a spoiler review because I wouldn't know where to start to even begin with a spoiler review. So I'm just gonna jump right into it. This is a movie that you can't quite just like pick every piece apart. You have to go in with a very open mind. For somebody like me, I really like Rick and Morty. This gave me strong Rick and Morty vibes because they're just jumping around to different dimensions, showing that there's a different version of them in every single dimension and we're not stuck where we are. Which on its own is a really cool concept to think about. I wonder what I'd be doing in a different dimension.
So long, man. Have a good rest.
F*** you! Help me! Taking maybe one step more.
I think it's just one of those movies that I kind of just have to sit here and stew on for a minute because there is so much. There are so many scenes. There's so many different sets. There's a part of the movie where they're just boulders. They're just rocks. There's no actual people talking. It's just rocks. There's the guy from Ratatouille, but he's looking for a raccoon. The people have hot dogs as fingers. There's just so much to dissect, and it would be just a waste of everyone's time to even sit here and try to do so. So I'm just gonna tell you this movie itself, at first it starts a little bit slow, as you would expect, because it's about a 2.5-hour movie. I think it's 2 hours, 15 minutes, but it definitely picks up. And the longer this movie goes on, the more you're just like, what the is happening here? And in a good way. In a good way. I can't tell you a movie actually that I've been this excited about in a while. And I wasn't even expecting to watch this movie. For example, Scream 6, I just did a review on. I was really excited to watch that. And the reason I was a little bit let down, I think, was because of how excited I was, you know what I mean, and the expectations I had going in. For this movie, I had zero expectations. I couldn't even remember what it was about, to be honest with you. But I heard everybody talking about it, so I was like, let me turn this on. But boy, I'll tell you, I'm glad that I did, because I would honestly give this movie probably like a, I don't know, maybe like a 9 out of 10, which is the highest review I've given anything, I think, on this channel. That's because it's just so all over the place, but somehow they still find a way to connect it at the end, and it's just really awesome. Everything sort of somehow syncs up like it's supposed to, but as you're watching it, you're like, this isn't gonna play out. Where the hell is this going? And some of the things go nowhere, but at the end of the movie, there's still that very strong message of like, family is what's important. The people around you are what's important. Even if in a different universe, you would be somebody different, that would still be a different you. So it's just one of those whole, I don't know, at the end of the movie, I was like, man, I kind of just want to hug my wife. Like, is that weird? I want to call my mom and say I love her. Like, it's just that kind of movie that just focuses somehow on the family orientation of it. But the whole 2 hours leading to that are just like so nuts. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be just straight up. I would normally not admit this, but I believe strongly that somebody was in my house chopping up onions behind my couch because I started to tear up a little bit. I'm sorry, I'm just sitting here trying to think of more things to say about this film, but it's just so hard because there's so much film there. I think that this movie did a fantastic job. I think that the writers were great. I think that the film was great in general. I think that the actors did a phenomenal job, and I do think they deserve all of the Oscars and awards that they won from this film, including, again, my main girl, Jamie Lee Curtis. Which, funny enough, she had probably one of the smaller roles in this whole movie, and somehow she still won an Oscar, which is just really funny to me because she's been in so many other movies where she's the main star and got no accolades for that. And I'll tell you, even with a runtime over 2 hours, I would 100% recommend seeing this movie, and I would 100% watch it again, which I plan on doing. There's just so much to digest in this film that I may end up making another video about it once I sit down and actually, like, consider all of what happened and the storyline and everything, because to be honest with you, I got lost a little bit throughout the middle of it. But again, it's so worth it, and I don't have words to express the way that the movie made me feel. So I suggest you guys all go watch it and let me know in the comments below what you thought of it. Now, if possible, I say do what I did. Go in with like no expectations, because you can't really be let down when you have no expectations. And because of that, I think it just made it all the better for me, to be honest with you. So yeah, guys, check it out. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button to keep up with all my future videos. Hit that thumbs up if you like it, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.